As sure as the sun will rise, as sure as the leaves will fall, as sure as your Aunt Tilda's fruit loaf can be used as bricks, you can be sure that all November long, Franklin-Sussex Automall will save you thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Get a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $169 a month. Or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $229 a month.
You can also be sure you'll get the credit help you deserve. You're sure to save more at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Welcome to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, coming to you from the Automall parking lot. A beautiful mid-November day, seasonal weather. It was kind of cold last week. If you went to that game at Lenape Valley or the game at Newton, well, it was cold. And we did a game during the day down at Automall. We were freezing, but this is nice weather, and hopefully it will continue to be seasonable. Now, it doesn't have to be 80, just seasonable. Well, we're going to start off tonight's show. We're going to be looking back at all the football playoff action from this past weekend. Our first game, St. Joe's of Montvale, the monster, the powerhouse in Group 3, made the long ride up to Sparta to take on the Pope John Lions. Who got the bid to go to the state finals? Let's find out.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
It's the Lions punting here in this non-public Group 3 state semifinal, and it's Gavin Sharkey of St. Joe's back to receive as he takes it on the bounce from the 20-yard line. He'll take it down the right side before cutting it all the way back across the field, not before getting knocked out of bounds down at the Pope John 10-yard line, where the Green Knights take over first and goal. The Green Knights then would strike first here as Nick Patty would give it to Evan Stewart, who would punch it in from 6 yards out, and it's St. Joe's on top, 7-0 with 1:47 remaining in the opening quarter. Pope John, though, was then forced to punt on their ensuing possession, but it's Evan Stewart breaking through the line and blocking Justin Hartline's kick, and falling on the loose ball in the end zone for the Joe's touchdown is Howard Cross, and St. Joe's has a 14-0 lead at the end of 12 minutes of play. Second quarter now, and it's the Green Knights on 3rd and 5, and it's Nick Patty dropping back to pass, rolling right, finding Gavin Sharkey for the big play, and the first down to the Pope John 24. St. Joe's would find the end zone again, as it's Nick Patty looking and finding a wide open Gavin Sharkey in the back of the end zone for the touchdown, and St. Joe's has a commanding 21-0 lead at the half. We'll go to the third quarter now, and it's St. Joe's still up 21-0, and it's Joe's Nick Patty going deep, looking for Yasir Berry, but it's Giacaro with the pick for the Lions, and Pope John takes over at their own 39-yard line. Pope John's looking to put together a positive drive down 21-0, and it's Nick DiNucci taking the direct snap as he takes it up the middle for the 13-yard gain, and Lions first down to the 36. That would lead to this 4th and 3 for Pope John, and the Lions are going for it, and it's Nico Harancic looking for Ryan Dangler, but his pass falls incomplete, and the Lions forced the turnover on downs, and Joe's takes over deep in their own end. On the ensuing Joe's possession, the give is to Isaiah Hopkinson as he takes it up the middle for the big 28-yard gain down to the Pope John 37 at the end of the third quarter. All right, we'll go to the fourth quarter now, and it's the Pope John defense coming up huge here as Nick Patty drops back to pass. He rolls left, looking for Gavin Sharkey, but it's Chris Rodriguez with the pick, and Rodriguez would return it all the way down to the Pope John 45, where the Lions would take over 1st and 10. That would lead to Pope John finding the end zone here as Nico Harancic would drop back and deliver this 25-yard strike to Ryan Dangler in the back of the end zone for the touchdown as Pope John's on the board as they trail 21-7 with 6:43 remaining in the contest. The Lions defense would force their 4th turnover of the afternoon here as Michael Almeo rolls right, but he throws it right to Jahir Charles of Pope John, where Pope John would take over 1st and 10 on their own 35 with 3:24 remaining in regulation. But that would lead to this 4th and 12 that Pope John needs to convert, but they're unable to do so as Nico Harancic looks to throw, but he's sacked before he can get rid of it, and St. Joe's would take over 1st and 10 deep in Pope John territory. And the Green Knights would finish off the afternoon here and seal their trip to the state final as Jaden Butka takes it off the right side as he scores from 15 yards out as St. Joe's rolls to the 28-7 state semifinal victory as they would meet DePaul in the state semifinal at MetLife as Pope John would fall to 6-4.
All right, great season for the Lions. Breakthrough win against Paramus Catholic. Put a big-time scare into Bergen Catholic, almost beating them. So Brian Carlson getting that program where he wants to go, and it's behind a great senior class. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
As sure as the sun will rise, as sure as the leaves will fall, as sure as your Aunt Tilda's fruit loaf can be used as bricks, you can be sure that all November long, Franklin-Sussex Automall will save you thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Get a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $169 a month. Or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $229 a month.
You can also be sure you'll get the credit help you deserve. You're sure to save more at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve. Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Well, Sparta and Ramapo doesn't seem to matter what sport it is. They eventually play each other when it comes to the state tournament. North 1, Group 3, Sparta the 4 seed, Ramapo the top seed. Did the Spartans advance and get back to MetLife Stadium? Let's find out.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the A&P in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
We go to Ramapo High School in Franklin Lakes for this North 1 Group 3 semifinal. And on 3rd and 6 from the 31, watch Jason Geritano of number 4 Sparta bat down to pass as top seeded Ramapo would eventually punt after a TD was called back, and we have no score here in the first quarter. Sparta has the ball, and it's Thomas Agudo with a nice cutback for the 12-yard pickup and a first down to the 41, but Sparta would have to punt, and we have no score through 1 quarter of play. Second quarter we go, and it's Alex Miras of Ramapo on the jet sweep for 14 yards and a first down to the Sparta 25. Then on 3rd and 6 from the 22, it's Ramapo quarterback A.J. Winfield calling his own number, and watch him break a tackle at the 10 for the touchdown. And with 8:20 left here in the second quarter, Ramapo has a 7-0 lead over Sparta. Now watch Sparta quarterback Anthony Broccoletti with all sorts of time. He finds a wide open Thomas Agudo for 11 yards and a first down at the Sparta 47. Then it's Anthony Broccoletti over the middle to Jake Zarillo, who makes the catch for the 30-yard pickup and a first down at the Ramapo 17. Good to see Jake back healthy. Here's a big play. Watch Max Baker and Anthony Valdano make the strip here, and it's Anthony Sargenti with the recovery to end the promising Sparta drive, and it's 1st and 10 Green Raiders. Wow. The Green Raiders capped the 90-yard drive here on this 35-yard scoring strike off the play action. It's A.J. Winfield to Michael Graff, and Ramapo has a 14-0 lead at the half. We move to third quarter action, and it's Shane Brancaleone up the middle, and watch the nice little juke here, and he sprints in for the 48-yard touchdown, and with 10:37 to go in the quarter, Ramapo has a 21-0 lead. Ramapo makes a nice special teams play here. Watch Michael Connor and Noah Baker block the punt right to the hands of Alex Ingenito, but Sparta's defense would turn Ramapo over on downs, and it stays 21-0 Green Raiders. Sparta embarks on a drive after a short Ramapo punt, and it's Anthony Broccoletti to Thomas Ferrara for 15 yards to the Ramapo 20 and a first down. The Spartans cap the drive here. Watch Anthony Broccoletti bide his time, and he gets it to Will Cisco, who makes the catch for the 9-yard score. And after the missed PAT, Sparta trails 21-6 after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter going, Sparta's looking to rally, and it's Anthony Broccoletti lofting up, and it's Jake Zarillo with a terrific catch inside the Ramapo 5, and it's 1st and goal Sparta. Great catch there. And the Spartans score here as Anthony Broccoletti takes it in from 4 yards out, and with 2:53 to go in the game, it's 21-12. Then on the 2-point conversion, Sparta goes with a little trickery. It's Thomas Agudo flipping it to Eric Castorina, who finds Anthony Broccoletti for the 2-point conversion, and it's now a 21-14 game Ramapo. Okay, huge play here. Ramapo faces a 3rd and 1 from the Sparta 48, and a first down would seal the game with 1:23 to go, and it's Shane Brancaleone with the carry. All right, the officials have to measure, and it's a first down as Ramapo would run out the clock and hold off Sparta 21-14 to advance to the North 1 Group 3 final. We'll play number 2 Riverdale in 2 weeks as Sparta's outstanding season ends at 10-2.
First of all, at the end of the day, football is a game. I'm proud of every one of these kids. I actually love these kids like my own kids. The amount of time and effort that these guys put into it. These guys have nothing to walk off the field ashamed of. A lot of these guys left everything they had right here on this field. So, it's an honor and a privilege to coach these guys. I'm extremely proud of them.
Absolutely, the mental toughness they showed down 21-0. It could have got ugly, but those kids didn't give up and brought it right down to the fourth quarter.
And that's a testament to our seniors. That's a testament to the type of kids that they are, the amount of work that they put in, the leadership qualities that these guys have. Ramapo's a good program. And you know what? A couple more minutes in that game, who the heck would have known? But you know what? Hats off to them. Wish them good luck in the finals, but I'm extremely proud of our kids.
Talk about this journey. You've had more injuries this year probably than any year as you've been a head coach here at Sparta. But you guys persevered, won a division title, and got to the semifinals and brought the top seed right to the final whistle. Just talk about this journey.
Injuries are part of the game, and the next person's got to step up. And luckily, we have kids who could step up. But you can't do any of that without leadership in your seniors. At the end of the day, the seniors got to work and the seniors got to be leaders, and these guys have done that since June 6th this year. So I'm proud of them.
All right, another great game in the series between Ramapo and Sparta. As we said, soccer, football, basketball, lacrosse. Seems like they play them in every sport, and it's always a good battle. And we want to thank Ron Anello, who lives in Lafayette, the former assistant athletic director or co-athletic director at Walkill Valley, for his hospitality down at Ramapo. Appreciate that, Ronnie. And we'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after this here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
As sure as the sun will rise, as sure as the leaves will fall, as sure as your Aunt Tilda's fruit loaf can be used as bricks, you can be sure that all November long, Franklin-Sussex Automall will save you thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Get a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $169 a month. Or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $229 a month.
You can also be sure you'll get the credit help you deserve. You're sure to save more at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 south in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop, money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Again, check out the Facebook page here at the Automall. A lot of fun things going on, also great deals. And also the Facebook page for the Hyundai dealership down the street as the Nielsen Auto Group family starts to expand right down the road, Nielsen Ford. So we want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer from the bottom of our hearts for doing what they do for us, allowing us to bring these great stories and highlights to you. Well, our next game, Newton, undefeated, won a division for the first time since 1984 this year. They go on the road, North 1 Group 2, to play Westwood. Did the Braves get that bid to the state final? Let's find out.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
First quarter action here at Westwood High School in this North 2 Group 2 semifinal. And it's Sean Hopkins of Westwood, the top seed, taking off on 3rd down to watch Newton's defense led by Ryan Kaiser and Nick Berganti stop him short of the first down. Then on the ensuing punt, it's Jaden Elliott of 4th seeded Newton with a nice 34-yard return down to the Westwood 25, and it's 1st and 10 Braves as they are set up. Then on 2nd and 6 from the 10, watch Newton quarterback Luke Young off the play action find Johnny Van Ness for the touchdown, and after the PAT, Newton has a 7-0 lead over the Cardinals. We go to second quarter action, same score, and on 3rd and 8 for Westwood, watch Jaden Elliott with a terrific open field tackle to force another Westwood punt with 7 minutes to go in the quarter. After a short Westwood punt, the Braves get the ball back and they cash in. Watch Chase Kramer on 3rd and 5 from the 21 as he bounces it to the outside, shakes off a couple of tacklers, and he's in for the score, and the Braves have a 14-0 lead with 8:47 to go in the first half. Newton's defense has been tremendous all season, and Friday night was no different. On 3rd and long, watch Johnny Van Ness break in for the sack, and Westwood would have to punt again. He's had a great year. Newton looks to extend its lead here with 32 seconds to go in the half, but the 28-yard field goal attempt hits the upright, and we go to the half with Newton holding the 14-0 lead. Third quarter action is Sean Hopkins of Westwood to Dylan Rubino for the 36-yard gain and a first down to the Newton 43-yard line before he's dragged down by Dante North. Then it's Hopkins zipping it to Joe Kramer for 10 yards to convert on 4th and 8 to the Newton 31 with 6:40 to go in the quarter. And then on the next play, it's Sean Hopkins to Dylan Rubino for the 31-yard touchdown over the middle. And after the missed PAT, Westwood trails 14-6 midway through the quarter, and that's our score after 3 quarters here in Westwood. All right, 4th quarter we go. Westwood's driving, but watch Noah Rivera-Sharp with a terrific pass breakup in the end zone. Great play there. And 2 plays later on 4th down, it's Sean Hopkins looking to pass for Westwood on the throwback. But once again, Noah Rivera-Sharp is there for the breakup. Great pass defense there, and Westwood turns the ball over on downs. Newton gets the ball back, and it's Chase Kramer doing what he does best. Watch him cut upfield, and then he's gone 71 yards for the touchdown, and the Braves go up by 2 scores, 21-6, with 10:06 to go in the game. What a run by Kramer. All right, Westwood has one of the top offenses in North Jersey, but Newton's defense kept them in check. This time it's Wyatt McCarthy with the pick to end another Westwood drive midway through the 4th quarter. All right, Westwood is looking to rally, and it's Sean Hopkins to Joe Kramer for 14 yards and a first down to midfield with 5:27 to go. But once again, Newton's defense comes up huge as Will Larson jumps the route and brings it all the way back to the Westwood territory as Newton would top Westwood 21-6 to move to 11-0 as they will play number 2 Lakeland, who they beat earlier in the season in their first state final since 1983.
We've been waiting for this since we were like 5 years old, and honestly right now it doesn't even feel real right now. This is insane.
It's amazing, you know. This whole week we were prepared really well, so you know we weren't really looking forward to the game on Friday because we knew we had to prepare, and we were ready for them. And the defense stepped up huge, offense got enough points, so it's a big win for us. We love it.
It's a great feeling. Obviously, we've been working for this for 4 whole years. People have been telling us we have a chance, and no one really expect us to be here. We're small town Newton. We're competing with big towns like Westwood, Pequannock, but we really came out and proved that we could hold our own. And moving on to the state finals is a huge thing for Sussex County football and for Newton football.
Feels awesome. I'm so happy and so proud of these kids beyond words. They've done everything we've asked of them and more. They've stuck together through adversity. They've overcome a lot of different things throughout this year, and they're still standing. They're still playing football, and like you said, possibly into December. And that's something what we always talk about back in June and July, and when it's nice and hot out there. We're like, this is what we like to be playing when it's cold, and we got to put extra layers on. But these guys did it. They believed in each other, and more importantly, they believed in themselves.
This is the time of year where if your defense doesn't come up, you guys don't advance. So there's a very good Westwood team that you guys, you handle them. Just talk about D.
It's really just preparation. With our preparation comes confidence, and we knew their formations, what they like to run out of it. So the whole secondary stepped up, D-line stepped up. We stopped the run. They abandoned the run completely in the second half because they knew the only way they could get it was throwing the ball, and they didn't. We shut them out in the second half, so it was awesome.
Oh, hey, we work as a family. Hey, it's all about the coaching, honestly. Hey, we're coached up, and we know how to play football together.
They're a dominant offense, as we saw. They have a really good defense as well. And just like last week with Pequannock, they had a dominant offense too. And for our defense to come out and be able to stop those two dominant teams, it's just huge. It's huge for our confidence. It's huge for other teams going in. They see, wow, Newton held Westwood to 7 points, 6 points, held Pequannock to 19. I think it says a lot, and I think other teams see that, and they really gain a lot of respect for us.
Our goal from the beginning of the year, that's what it was about, and these kids believed in it. We've been prepared. We were confident coming in just because we were were so prepared. The boys focused. We had a great week of practice. The last couple of weeks have been extra special, extra, just the focus is phenomenal. And when you're prepared, you play so confident that these kids, the confidence is at an all-time high here, and I'm just looking to keep building on that.
Sussex County teams do not have success on this field, and you guys proved everybody wrong.
Absolutely. I mean, we try not to look at the past. Obviously, we know they've been to the finals 5 out of the last 6 years. They went there last year. They had a lot of returning players, but we didn't try to focus on that. We just try to focus on it's just another football game. We're just out here working hard. We came, we fought, and we were able to win this game. Kids stepped up that normally don't step up and made huge plays, and that's what it's all about.
You got disappointed last year. You didn't let that bother you. You beat a good Pequannock team. You beat a good Westwood team. I mean, you guys are on a roll right now. I mean, this is a team where I was talking to Will Larson before. You saying you guys have been together forever. Yeah. So this is a very talented team. You guys knew you were capable of doing this, but now you're here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been playing together since we were 5-6 years old, and over time we just gel together. We know where each other are going to be on the field. What we're going to do. We know our strengths. We don't have many weaknesses, but we know how to cover the bleeding if it's bleeding. So I mean, it's awesome. We've just been together for 10, 12 years, and after time, and it's about heart. We have a lot of heart on this team, so it's awesome. It's an amazing feeling.
Johnny is one of the best receivers on our team, and if you look at his stats or maybe just look at the film, you might not know that, but he's a stud, and that just shows that anyone on our team can make plays. We're stacked deep. Even our second guys are coming in making plays, and I just think that shows our dedication, our hard work through the season. Obviously, none of those kids were like that. Our freshman year, Chase dominated, and other kids stepped up because we're all working for one goal, and that's to go to the state championship and win the state championship. So now we're here, just have to finish the job.
Now you're going to be facing a team that you guys played earlier in the year, and you beat them. Obviously, it's going to be a different game, especially at MetLife or wherever you guys may be playing. But just talk about facing Lakeland again, and why not, right?
Yeah, obviously we beat them pretty big last time, but it's different now. Obviously, everything's at stake now. We're not going to focus on that game at all. We're going to put that away. We might not even watch that film. We're going to watch how they've been playing the last couple of weeks, and our coaches are going to do a great job of preparing us. They're going to try to throw the kitchen sink at us, and we're going to be ready, and hopefully we're going to come out with W out of that game.
Get the W, bring it home.
Why not us? And that's what we said. Why not Newton? Why not be the first? We're out to these guys want to be remembered, and they don't want to just be remembered for being a good team. They want to be remembered for being a great team and the best team, to come through Newton High School, and they're well on their way.
Matt Parzaro's just a winner, folks. He was a winner at Lenape as a player, as a coach. He took a North Warren program that was kind of dead in the water, turned them into winners, and then he comes to Newton, and what he's done the last 2 years has been spectacular. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 at mugsmedia.com.
As sure as the sun will rise, as sure as the leaves will fall, as sure as your Aunt Tilda's fruit loaf can be used as bricks, you can be sure that all November long, Franklin-Sussex Automall will save you thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Get a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $169 a month. Or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $229 a month.
You can also be sure you'll get the credit help you deserve. You're sure to save more at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
Are you looking for something new out of your grocery shopping experience? Sussex Meatpacking is here to help. For over 50 years, we've been bringing Sussex County the finest in meats and poultry. We are your hometown butcher shop with a full-service deli, fresh cut meats daily, and a kitchen for all your catering needs. We also carry imported groceries, a large line of frozen products, including seafood. All the food you see here was made in our very own kitchen. So come on by or check us out online to see what Sussex Meatpacking can do for you.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, coming to you from the Automall parking lot. North 2 Group 2 semifinals, a rematch of last year's semifinals, where Lenape Valley went on the road and beat Rutherford to get to the state final before they lost to Madison in a heartbreaker. Well, the coach Don Smolin, the legend, get another trip to a state final. Let's find out.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the A&P in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
First quarter action here at Tyrone Field in Rutherford, and fourth-seeded Lenape Valley is facing a 4th and 2 at its 38, and watch Nick Molinari with the first down run for 9 yards to the Lenape 47. Then at top-seeded Rutherford's 39-yard line, it's Troy DuPont on the sweep for Lenape Valley as he picks up 14 yards and a first down at the Bulldogs 14. Now the Pats are facing a 4th and 6 from the Rutherford 21, and Craig Swanson's pass drops incomplete, and Lenape Valley turns the ball over on downs. Rutherford goes to the air here, and it's quarterback Kyle Russell out of the gun, hitting Richie Marquez over the middle for 39 yards and a first down to the Lenape Valley 17 as Craig Swanson drags him out of bounds. Then it's Russell to Marquez again on the quick slant for the 15-yard touchdown, and the Bulldogs take a 6-0 lead after 1 quarter of play. Lenape Valley gets the ball back here in the second quarter, and watch the Pats execute the nice delay here, and it's Nick Molinari rumbling upfield for the first down into Rutherford territory. Then it's Molinari bouncing it to the outside, and he races to the end zone for the 9-yard touchdown, and after the PAT, Lenape Valley takes a 7-6 lead over the Bulldogs in this North 2 Group 2 semifinal. But Rutherford comes right back, and it's Kyle Russell zipping it to Rich Marquez for the 12-yard touchdown, and Rutherford retakes the lead 13-7 after the successful PAT. The Bulldogs get the ball back, and it's Kyle Russell executing the screen pass with terrific patience as he gets it off to Billy Finn, and he works his way upfield for the big gainer before J.C. Spada drags him down at the Lenape 13. And the Bulldogs cap the drive here. It's Albany Mendez taking it in from 13 yards out as he fights his way into the end zone, and Rutherford now has a 20-7 lead at the half. Third quarter action, and Rutherford's on the move again, and watch Mendez take it to the outside before he's finally dragged down inside the Lenape Valley 15, but it's a first down for the Bulldogs. Rutherford pushes its lead to 27-7 here as Billy Finn takes the direct snap, and he goes in from a yard out, and that makes our score 27-7 through 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter we go, and it's Nick Molinari of Lenape Valley up the middle, and watch him hurdle the tackler as he picks up the first down at the Rutherford 16. The Pats score here to cut their deficit to 34-13 on this 1-yard Nick Molinari run, but the Pats would fall 34-21 to end their great season at 7-4 as Rutherford will play number 6 Hackettstown in the state final in 2 weeks.
They were a lot quicker than us. It seems this year we had some issues, with Lakeland and Newton, the faster teams. If we could play in a phone booth, we seem to do pretty well, but the teams that got us out in space really hurt us. And my hat's off to Rutherford. I mean, we came in there last year, same kind of situation where they were undefeated and we knocked them off. So, this year they got us. Maybe this will be a budding rivalry, and maybe one of these days we'll get them up at our place.
I don't have to tell you how great Don Smolin is, folks. He is. What he's done with that program is just amazing. He lost a great senior class last year. He had maybe about 3 or 4 kids back, although albeit they were great kids. Troy DuPont and Will Ernst, kids like that. But what he does every year with that great staff of his, with Billy Moore and John Groom and the rest of the guys, is amazing. For them to get as far as they have this year with a whole new group, just amazing. But it shouldn't be. It's Don Smolin. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
As sure as the sun will rise, as sure as the leaves will fall, as sure as your Aunt Tilda's fruit loaf can be used as bricks, you can be sure that all November long, Franklin-Sussex Automall will save you thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Get a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $169 a month. Or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $229 a month.
You can also be sure you'll get the credit help you deserve. You're sure to save more at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com. Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. It's time for our awards. Our first awards are the Male and Female Athletes of the Week, brought to you by Parisi Speed School. Steve Leo does a great job with them. If you want your son or daughter to get that extra edge, Parisi Speed School is the place to go. Let's find out who our athletes of the week are for this week.
Let's give the male athlete of the week to Johnny Van Ness of Newton's football team. He caught an 11-yard touchdown, posted a sack, and collected 5 tackles at defensive end in Newton's impressive 21-6 win over top-seeded Westwood. Hey, Johnny Van Ness, you are the male athlete of the week. Let's give the female athlete of the week to Brielle Hilbert of Sussex County Community College women's basketball team. She's helped the Skylanders get off to a 2-1 start, including a 38-point effort and a 74-57 win over Atlantic Cape. Hey, Brielle, you are the female athlete of the week.
All right, it's now time for our Sussex Meatpacking Field Hockey Soccer Play of the Week.
We go to Ridge High School for the Group 2 state semifinals and watch Newton goalie James McMahon with the save before Richie Reska saves another goal with the heads-up defensive play during the Braves' tough 1-0 loss to Dover. That is our play of the week.
All right, folks. Thanksgiving's coming up. Hope everyone's hungry. Well, you can go and order some food from the Sussex Meatpacking. They got it all. Check out their website. They're on social media. Or just stop by. They're right down the road, Route 23. Eli and Henry are great guys. Go check them out. They'll help you out for your Thanksgiving shopping. Now it's time for our Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey football play of the week.
Let's head to Westwood High School for the North 1 Group 2 semifinals, fourth quarter action, and watch Chase Kramer of Newton break free for this 71-yard touchdown as he would help Newton upset top-seeded Westwood 21-6 as the Braves advance to the state final for the first time since 1983, and that is our play of the week.
All right, we always want to thank the Orthopedic Institute for all they do for Mugs Media as they sponsor the football play of the week. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Sports Beat. Hope you enjoyed the highlights. Hope you enjoy your holiday coming up, Thanksgiving. Be safe. Don't eat too much turkey, especially if you're getting ready to play basketball, wrestling, or ice hockey as the winter season. Yeah, winter season, folks. The practices are starting soon. So everyone get ready for that. Enjoy your holiday season. Be safe. And we'll see you back here on the Sports Beat after Thanksgiving. I'll help you have a great holiday. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Good night, everyone.